Danielle Peaser, who used to date Liam Payne, has opened up about not feeling mentally strong enough to face the reality of what has happened after the singer's tragic passing at 31. A One Direction singer took a 45-foot fall from the third floor into the courtyard of the Casa Sur Hotel in Buenos Aires on Wednesday, leading to an outpouring of tributes from the entertainment industry. So, Danielle hopped on Instagram this Saturday to post a sweet tribute to Liam, reflecting on their on and off relationship from 2010 to 2012. The model shared that she's been taking some time to process the news about the star's death. She wrote, "Eventually, I'll share more, but at the moment, I just don't feel mentally strong enough to deal with what's happened." Danielle called it a heartbreaking time and shared that the last few days have been even tougher because of some nasty comments from trolls. She mentioned, "Like everyone else, I'm also grieving and need some time to handle that on my own. It's such a tough time right now, especially with all the negative and misinformed comments coming my way. It's frustrating to deal with judgments from people who don't really know me, Liam, or our relationship over the past 14 years. She said, "I'll be back soon when I'm ready, but in the meantime, please look out for each other." Danielle talked about the negative abuse she faced, but she also took a moment to thank everyone for their supportive messages. She mentioned, "Thanks to everyone who has reached out with calls, texts, or DMs to share their condolences and support. I'm really thankful, and it's made a bigger difference than you might realize." Danielle is currently in a relationship and has a daughter named Mia with Sonny J. She dated Liam on and off starting in 2010 when they met on The X Factor. They broke up in 2012, but there was some talk about a quick reconciliation in 2022. They first met on that popular talent show back in 2008, but it wasn't until 2016 that things started to heat up between them. They stepped onto the red carpet for the first time at Eva Longoria's Global Gift Gala in Paris that year, and Payne honored Cheryl by getting a tattoo of her eye on his arm. On March 22, 2017, the girls' allowed singer welcomed their son Bear, sharing the news on Instagram. "On Wednesday, Liam and I welcomed our incredibly beautiful, healthy baby boy who looks like a dream." So, a year later in July, Cheryl and Liam shared the news about their breakup. Later on in her statement, Cheryl asked the public and media to give Liam the little dignity he has left. She went on to say, "What really weighs on my mind is that someday Bear will come across the terrible reports and media coverage we've witnessed over the last couple of days. It really breaks my heart that I can't shield him from that down the line. Please think about what purpose some of these reports really serve. Aside from just making things harder for those of us who are left to deal with the aftermath, before you drop comments or create videos, think about whether you'd want your own child or family to see them. Let's allow Liam to keep the little dignity he has left after his passing and let him rest in peace." Liam took a 45-foot dive from the third floor into the courtyard of the Casa Sur Hotel in Argentina's capital on Wednesday, and sadly, medics later confirmed he had passed away. He had flown to South America with his girlfriend Kate Cassidy on September 30th, and they were supposed to stay for just 5 days but ended up extending their trip to 2 weeks in Argentina. Police showed up at the hotel after getting calls about an aggressive guy who might be on drugs or alcohol. Not long after, workers heard a loud noise in the hotel's courtyard, and then they found the Wolverhampton-born singer's body shortly after 5 p.m. local time. Fans were left in disbelief as they gathered outside, watching the police set up a cordon. Forensic investigators could be seen coming and going, all suited up in white protective gear and blue gloves. Local media reported that the star was acting erratically in the hotel lobby and smashed his laptop before he had to be carried back to his room.